Sometimes you get the feeling it's just another one-day game, isn't it? But when you have context, every single one-day game tends to have something to look into. I know there's a series win on the line. India tied the T20 series, won the Test series. They'd want to leave from here on a high. But even more so, as the countdown to the World Cup begins, and that's what I meant with context, the little things that India will look at in that third one day. The first is, can five bowlers do the job? At various times, it's looked like India have missed that sixth bowler, but that sixth bowler can only come in if you have a batsman at number 6. Now, Vijay Shankar can be that batsman at 6, but Karthik is your designated finisher, and he's done absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, I thought he took a lot of pressure off MS Dhoni when India mounted that wonderful run chase in Adelaide. So, for the moment, it's looking like India are going to have to go with 5 bowlers. So, who are those 5 bowlers? It'll be interesting to see if Virat Kohli places faith in either Khalil Ahmed or in Mohammad Siraj, or he just says, look, we need to give Chahal game time. Let me try playing 3 spinners. What else would he be looking at? I think he'd be looking closely at the form of Kuldeep Yadav. We saw in England, as the series went along, people found a way to play him. Now, his role is to get wickets in the middle overs. Last game, you got the feeling Australia had found a way to play him. So it'll be interesting to see just how Australia go about playing Kuldeep Yadav and whether he finds a way on his own to pick up those crucial wickets in the middle overs that make such a difference, because Australia, like India, have a very long tail. What else? Ambati Rayudu. I love watching Ambati Rayudu play. He is a very hard-working player who's come up the hard way, but he looked very rusty. Didn't get time in the first one day, looked rusty in the second, and that's because he hasn't played a lot of cricket. India will be looking to give Ambati Rayudu a lot of game time. Just hope that he gets a 50, 60, even if it takes him 70, 80 balls. But if he can get a 50 behind him, that number 4 slot should be sealed, because there are days when you'll be 20 for 2 and number 4 then becomes the match winner. So that's one other thing India will be looking at. And of course, India got further proof there that when you get a good start, India's an awesome chasing team. If you don't get a good enough start, then you're struggling a little bit. So 1-1, 1 to play, but even more so, 2 down out of 13 with 3 to play as the countdown to the World Cup continues.